What's going on, everybody? I'm Tank, and this is another episode of Roadie Reactions.
Get with this.
Welcome back, everybody, to another edition of Nightwish Wednesday. And if you're not familiar, this is the dedicated day of the week where I continue my personal adventure discovering the music of Nightwish. And the reason I'm doing this is because about the second or third time I listen to Nightwish, I really realized there's something special about this band, at least for me personally, and I know a lot of other people as well, but on an emotional, personal level, I connect with this music a ton, and I love everything I've heard, so I wanted to continue doing it, so we do this week after week. And this week was kind of a hard decision, again, because there are so many recommendations every single week of songs that I should check out. And this was one that was recommended a lot early on and still gets brought up. But I really decided that I was going to do it after I just now jumped off Discord and I asked everybody that was on there, I was like, anybody have any solid suggestions of what I should do right now? Because I just can't decide. And my buddy Chase Carnison and all of our friends that were on Discord were like, well, you haven't done this song yet, and Nightwish just released a brand new version of it on their YouTube like 12 hours ago. So that's what we're doing. This could be fun. And I know it's an older song, but it's a newer video. So who knows what we're going to get production-wise. But anyways, I will link this video in the description below. Today, I am going to be listening to Nightwish with a live version of their song, Everdream. Let's go. Oh, the Orpheum. I've been there. Love that place.
Ever felt away with me? Just once, that all I need, entwined in finding you all day. Ever felt away without me? My love, it lies so deep. Ever dream of me?
All right, hold on. We're going to lead back into that. I just wanted to remark on how beautiful sounding that intro was. And if I'm not mistaken, this is an older song. I think this is a Tarja era Nightwish song. But I've said that before and it's turned out to be a net, so I could be wrong. But I'm 99.9% sure this is an old school song. So this is shot at the Orpheum in Vancouver, which is a super old, awesome theater. I've personally done shows there with other bands. One of my favorite poutine spots in Canada is right around the corner from this venue, Mean Poutine. But it's about, I think, 2,500 to 3,000 capacity theater, pretty good size. And based on the production that's on stage and their set, this looks like it was from the Endless Forms Most Beautiful tour. It's the same set design they had on the Vehicle Spirit DVD stuff. So, man, I'm excited. Let's go. Let's lead into that part. Let's just go now.
Would you do it with me? Heal the scars and change the styles. Would you do it for me? Turn loose the heaven with it. I'll take you away. Cast away on a lonely day, Boston for eternity. My soul can but borrow your grace. Ever felt away with me? Just once.
All right, Marco.
Come on.
So real quick, one thing I wanted to point out when it shows some of the overhead shots, you'll see that there's a lot of downstage room between the band and the crowd. That's because on these old theater stages, the front of the stage goes up and down for an orchestra pit. So right now they have it up, and at a lot of those stages, a lot of the lights don't cover that much. And also where the speakers are lined up, you don't want your performers and your vocal mics in front of those because it'll feedback like crazy. So there's a lot of room between the crowd and them, but that's for a specific reason. It has nothing to do with them not wanting to be near the crowd. It's logistics of the audio and lighting and stuff. We'll get to gear later. Let's keep going. This is awesome.
Come on, wherever you are, so lost in your seat, giving for a touch, for my tears, for my lungs, never felt away with me, just one step of the need, I'm trying to find in you all day, never felt away without me.
Before I get to the solo, I kind of want to correct myself. I was looking at the stage again and I didn't see like a seam in the downstage edge, which is usually very noticeable for those stages that go up and down for the orchestra pit. There's actually a good chance that that might be the built-in stage. And it's crazy because I was trying to remember being there. The last time I was there was like 6 years ago, so I really can't remember. But I really can't remember if it goes up and down. So it might not. It might be permanently built, just a deeper stage. So other than that though, all of the gear I'm seeing is the normal stuff that Nightwish always uses. For a band this size, they don't switch out instruments terribly much, but I always assume there's people watching these videos for the first time, so just in case, we'll talk about a couple things. Marco is an exclusive artist of Warwick Basses, which is a German guitar bass amp company. I say guitars because they also own Framus, which was an older company that they then revived in around 1995 and produced those instruments under their name. Playing the Warwick Vampire 4-string, one of his more notable ones he plays. And then Kai is a Pearl Drums exclusive artist. The kits he uses, he fully hand selects everything, the woods that are used, the sizes on everything, and then they build it for him. Also exclusively uses Meinl Cymbals, which is a German cymbal company. One of the cymbal companies that we consider the big four, which is the larger production companies for cymbals, which is Meinl, Zildjian, Sabian, and Paiste. I think we're about to get a solo from Empu, so we'll talk about his stuff in a little bit. Little touches with that whammy bar. So I've always praised Empu for his ability to never do too much. As I've said in other videos, there comes a point where you watch somebody playing guitar where they're just shredding and showing off and you're like, yeah, I get it, dude, you can play. Like, it's awesome. But Empu is always doing exactly what's necessary, cares way more about the feel than just showing off and what he can do. And the guy can show off if he wants to, and he doesn't. I like the little touches on that whammy bar. For anybody not familiar, basically what that's doing is bending the pitch of the strings when he's tapping that bar, giving it like a little tremolo. And as always, I know some of you are probably waiting for this, Empu is playing his EV1 guitar, which is an ESP custom that he started using around 2004, made exclusively for him. It is based off of the ESP H or Horizon series guitar. This is like my 17th Nightwish video, and I think 16 of them have been that guitar. So let us continue. Oh, fantastic. Let's go double reaction. We're going to go listen to the Tarja version right now because I want to hear her sing this. All right, we are now set up to watch Everdream from the End of an Era DVD. And for anybody that needs a refresher, or if you have forgotten, which I don't know how a lot of people could, this was Tarja's last show with Nightwish. So, let's go. Ooh. Little emotion there. I really just paused because this is exactly where I paused in the last one, and I just kind of wanted to give it a moment. What a beautiful intro to a song, man. Seriously. Not much other stuff to talk about yet. I just wanted to give it that moment. Just beautiful. Let's go. Those little hops. Man, this is a great song with both singers. Yeah, I don't think I really prefer one or the other, man. I was wondering if this is finally going to be one of those where I hear Tarja's original of it and be like, oh yeah, that's her song for sure. But man, her and Flora both do it great. Seriously. It's fantastic, man. Honesty time. When I first started my Nightwish journey and I heard Tarja, I was like, I don't think I'm ever going to really dig her. The operatic thing didn't really grab me right away. It has now, man. I really, really enjoy it. And I never thought I would. That's like, as I've said on this channel before, I feel like I'm growing like with my musical tastes and stuff because I just never in a million years thought I would like the rock opera sound of it. And I really, really like her voice a lot. So let's keep going. So we're going back into that Empu solo again, and I know I talked a lot of gear in the last one, so I'll just go really quick on this one. I won't give any backstories. Marco is still using Warwick, obviously, but he is using a 4-string Warwick Infinity bass. Tomas, as always, Korg everything. He's used Korg forever. He's said in interviews he's always been a fan of him. It was the first keyboards he had, and it's all he ever uses still. Yuka is back on drums. I always get excited when I see Yuka. For anybody not familiar, he had to depart from the band after suffering some health issues that didn't allow him to play as good anymore, and his friend Kai took over, and he still helps out with managing day-to-day stuff for the band, so he's still involved, using Tama drums and Peisty cymbals. Yeah, that sounds right. Another of the big 4 companies. And once again, Empu, 10 years earlier than the last video, still rocking that ESP EV1. So let's hear this solo and finish this off. That same touch, man, he has such a good technique at playing. Well, I'm not going to edit this out, so I ruined this, but I don't know what just happened. Let's start that over. Got something in my throat. I just ruined that entire part. Yeah, Marco. Kitos. Thank you, in Finnish. Man, those ads came up really quick at the end. Let's go talk about it. Once again, highly impressed, never let down. Both versions of that song are kick ass, man. And I do apologize for kind of having a little breakdown there and coughing my face off. I actually think I got some of my hair in my mouth and then down my throat while I was headbanging. So I do apologize for that, but this was great, man. I originally was not going to do a double reaction for this one. Honestly, I just kind of didn't want to do the work for it, but I really wanted to see the Tarja version of it, so we did it. I'm glad I did. This was fantastic, man. So start throwing your suggestions in the comments again. Next week, it's probably going to be whatever is the highest comment below. That's what I'm going to do. So if you see a song you like, make sure you give it a thumbs up, because whatever is up there, that's what I'm going to do. Excluding, of course, the greatest show on earth, because if you follow the channel, you would know at week 20, I will be doing the greatest show on earth. So thank you guys once again. And if you're new here, feel free to click subscribe. I release new videos all the time. So if you turn those alerts on, you'll be notified the second new stuff comes out. If you liked this video, I would greatly appreciate the like. And if you disliked it, no worries, man. You're free to. There's a button down there. Click it and move on. I'm also on a ton of different social media. I even have a Discord server that I share with Chase Carnison. We're on there a lot, and I will link that in the description below. We even hang out on the Night Dreamers Reacticide Discord, which is a big Discord server for Nightwish fans from all over the world. Talk about the band, other music, tons of other stuff, and it's super active. So if you'd like to join that, I will link that in the description as well. I'm also streaming on Twitch all the time, and I will link that in the description below. Thank you very much for watching. Once again, my handle on everything social media related is @TankTheTech, and I will be back very soon with another episode of Roadie Reactions.